is from Rodeo 39. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jasmine. It's been 1 year since I first started in the ER. And today I wanted to film a day in the life of an ER nurse. I feel like you guys really enjoyed the last video that I made. If you haven't already watched it, I'm gonna link it right here. If you don't already follow my social media, my username on Instagram is @JazTheNurse, and my Snapchat, which I've been using much more, is Jasmine_manatee. So for those of you who don't know, I work the 2 p.m. to 2:30. Oh my god, my hair is like not cooperating. So I do work the 2 p.m. to 2:30 shift. I have quite a bit of time before I go in, so I do a lot of errands, workouts, whatever it is that I need to do before, and then I go to sleep right after. So if you are interested in seeing what I do in a day in the life of an ER nurse, go ahead and keep watching. Hey, what's up everyone? Good morning slash afternoon. So usually before my shifts I like to go on a little run. Today I decided to go to the gym. Usually I'll just use my home treadmill and run for like 20-30 minutes and then do a little bit of abs. But today I was feeling a little bit adventurous and I have a little bit more time. So I'm gonna go to the gym, get a little bit of a workout on, get a little bit of sweat, and then we're gonna go get ready. So to be honest with you, my workouts haven't been very intense lately, and I kind of wish they were. I might try to go a little bit more intense today because I am not gonna lie, I've been gaining a little bit of weight and I feel it in my body now. I haven't been eating the best, I haven't been working out the hardest, but I'm just like so tired. Today is my 3 of 3 and I am just so exhausted, but I really just need to push through this workout. I drank a little bit of coffee this morning as you saw, and hopefully that'll help me as a little pre-workout. I don't drink pre-workout because I feel like pre-workout makes me way too jittery. Go to the gym. This mask is so disgusting. So, I'm done with my workout. I feel much better now. Didn't work out yesterday because I was just way too tired from work. And I have no regrets about it because my legs were literally aching. We've been really busy the past like 2 days, so I didn't sweat not going to the gym. I like going to the gym. I explained this in the beginning, but I work the 2 p.m. to 2:30 a.m. shift, and I'm able to work out before. Because usually what ends up happening is I will, it's too hot now, and just ignore my sweat. But usually what happens is I will sleep right at, I get out at 2:30 and I'll get home around like 3ish and sleep around 3:30 because I like quickly shower and do whatever I need to do, and I fall asleep pretty fast. So I get a good amount of sleep, and I usually wake up around like 10:30, 11ish, so it allots me a lot of time to do whatever I need to do, go to the gym, run errands or whatever, and then I usually leave around 1:15 to drive to work, and I show up pretty early. I could probably show up a little bit later, but I always change before work. We're gonna go home now, shower. I'm just gonna body wash, and then we're gonna go pack lunch, and then okay, I'm gonna clean up real quick because my area isn't so hot. I like blew my tire the other day and I just got my car fixed, so I haven't been here in a while. Clean up the area a little bit. Keep this jacket over here. This needs to go inside. This also needs to go inside. My socks, because I always need compression socks. This should probably go in the back. This bag can go in the back. My shoes can. There's this really old Keurig cup. I mean, I guess I'll keep that in case I ever get thirsty or need caffeine at work. I'll take this all to the laundry. Okay, we'll take all this upstairs too. So I usually do really light makeup for work because I obviously am covered up most of the time anyway. So the only thing I really do is put on eyebrows and eyeliner. Like this is like super quick makeup. I really don't do very much because I don't want my skin to break out, and also because I don't really know how to do face makeup. And this is the makeup. I probably should blend a little bit more, but that's fine. So I have these socks that I have been using, and I never really like to wear my compression socks before I go in because it hurts my legs. And then I have my scrub cap, which is also from Amazon. Both of these are from Amazon, and I'll link them in my Amazon storefront if you're curious. These ones were super cheap. They were in a pack of 3 for 15 bucks. I remember when they first started coming up with scrub caps, I bought my pig one for like $17, and I thought that was such a good deal. So these ones are way cheaper. So I just showered and got ready. I can pretty much wear whatever it is that I want to wear to work because I change into OR scrubs there. And if you didn't watch my other video where I explained, we wear these scrubs because we are exposed to a bunch of random patients who are like probably COVID-y. So they provide us with scrubs that we're allowed to wear there, and then we change out of them on our way out. So we're not allowed to bring them home. Obviously that would defeat the purpose of keeping it from all the bacteria from coming to our house. So I really do appreciate the fact that they offer us that, because I know a lot of different places have stopped doing that. And in the ER, we're just like exposed to everyone. I remember there was one person who came in for like toe pain and ended up being like COVID positive. So yeah, that was, I actually did have one of those recently too, another one. So it's really scary, and that's why they recommend us to wear our N95 all the time. And now we're no longer able to wear those goggles. We're supposed to be wearing the complete face shield. So you'll see me wear the full-on ugly face shield. I do feel a lot safer with the face shield itself because it does cover like our whole face, but I feel like it's really hard for me to breathe when I'm wearing the face shield, the N95, and the surgical mask at the same time. So it's a little bit overkill sometimes, but if I'm just wearing the surgical and the face shield, I feel much more safe. So don't really mind that. Pack up my lunch and eat, and then we head out. So my mom also got me this pumpkin spice latte. It's really freaking sweet. Get sparingly. Also, look at this freaking cute thing that I got. So I got this little scrump. She is from Rodeo 39. There was this one store where they sold these little things, and I thought it was the cutest freaking thing, and I really want to get more now. It's so cute on my keys. So usually before my shifts, I like to set it up so that I can basically just like shower and then hop into bed. I don't want to show my underwear obviously, but I just wear this and then my underwear, and then I have my towel set up over there so that I can just shower, do whatever, brush my teeth, and then hop into bed. Because otherwise if I stay up until like 4 a.m. I'm not gonna wake up until like noon, which gives me like zero time to do anything in the morning. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I've been taking these immunity, and you take them, 2 of them with food, and since I just ate, I will take mine right now. And I like these because it has like zinc, vitamin C, garlic, elderberry, all those kinds of good things that will protect you against COVID. Okay, so this is my work bag, and I don't want to show the name of it because it's where I work. I'm sure everyone's kind of figured it out anyway. So they gave us this bag for Emergency Nurses Week. This is what's kind of in my bag. I have my binder for my credentials, stethoscope, hairbrush, all this kind of stuff. If you want a more in-depth what's in my bag, I have quite a few things. And I like this because it has a lot of different compartments. Like I'll stick my water bottle in here. I have a little compartment up here where I stick all of my stuff as well. Everything is in here and it's nice and compact. Ugh. Got really freaking cold all of a sudden, and it's starting to get colder and colder here, so I put on this big jacket. Usually for me, I'll leave at 1:15, and then at 1:15 takes me about like 26 minutes, 28 if I'm really slow. But I like to sit in the parking lot and kind of like jam out to some music before I go into work. Because I get like pre-shift jitters even though I'm technically not even a new grad anymore. I've already hit my 1-year mark, and sometimes it feels like I still get a little bit anxious. Off for 6 days, and then I came back and I was just like so anxious about it because sometimes it's just like, do I even know how to be a nurse anymore? It's a stressful job. I think it's hard because in the ER, not everything is so routine. There are some times where things like COVID hit and we had no idea what we were doing, and I think nobody really knew what we were doing. And I think I talked about this a little bit before, but when COVID hit, it made me feel better as a new grad because it felt like it leveled out the playing ground. And because the fact that it like leveled out the playing ground and nobody knew what was going on or what to do, we finally started using those pappers that everyone told me that we were never going to use. It made me feel like, okay, we're all kind of learning this together, and it's not me who's stupid right now. Because everybody knew what septic protocol is, everyone knew how to do everything so fast during code stroke, code STEMI, everything. And I was just like kind of slow and lost, but in these instances where we had, we call them POIs, person under investigation, we were all just kind of figuring it out together because there was no set protocol. But obviously now, later on, months and months later, we do have a set protocol. It's very similar to what our sepsis protocol is, essentially where you're, I think it's a bloodstream infection, trigger inflammation in your body. It increases your lactic levels, and people sometimes will come altered. So it's really, really scary thing. Septic protocol is something that we do all the freaking time, and we draw a rainbow for lads. We have a green top on ice for lactic levels. We do 2 sets of blood cultures. We do usually 2 liters of NS or lactic ringers depending on the patient's condition, and then from there we'll do like the Rocephin, and then after that we'll do the azithromycin, and so on and so forth. Our septic protocol is something that we do so often, but that routine suddenly became similar to our COVID routine. Also news, if you didn't see, that remdesivir actually got FDA approved, which I'm quite surprised about because the other day I did have a COVID patient who is still COVID positive. Don't know the legitimacy of remdesivir, and I know sometimes it does work for some people, but for this, he was very, very young. He's in his 20s, so I don't know how it didn't work for him. I'm just kind of like on a tangent about COVID now. I'm noticing that a lot of these patients who are COVID positive are on the bigger side and they have a higher BMI. This is like a reminder to keep healthy, drink your vitamins, do whatever it is that you need to do. Take care of your body, give it nutrients, keep moving, because of course you're more susceptible to everything if you smoke, drink, eat bad. Obesity is a risk factor for essentially every single disease. Consider being healthy while still staying body positive. I'm not saying that you can't binge on those chips every once in a while, because I know that I definitely do, but it's also important to move your body for at least 30 minutes a day. I can tell like so many patient stories because I've seen so much in my last year. I did want to talk about my first patient death experience, but I was watching my footage over and I was just so flustered because it had happened so recently, so I just scratched that video. But it was the first time that I had a patient who was like walkie-talkie. It wasn't even my patient, I was just a breaker, and it really hit me hard to see her pass, because had I done a little better, maybe I could have helped. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, my camera's gonna die soon, so I'm gonna film as much as I can at work, and I will see you guys there because I am running late now. So we'll see you there. So yesterday I didn't really explain too much of what was going on during my shift, so I wanted to hop on here and explain the clips that I did take. So the first clip is of me doing my BLS renewal. So my BLS expires in November, so we have this renewal modules that we do, and then we go into the computer lab and we do the simulation, and they make you do it on an adult mannequin, and you do the compressions, then you do the breaths, and then you do the switch off. So that was the first one, and then we also do it on a baby infant mannequin, and it's like weird because you like push on it. I didn't film that one, but I kind of wish I had. Actually take too long. It took me maybe like 30 minutes. The walk there probably took me longer. Okay, so my camera died, so we're just gonna use my phone. My other clips, so the first half, I come in at 2, so it's a weird shift to come into, especially if we're not too busy. So I flexed for education for a little bit, and then I also did transport nursing. So I don't know if you had watched my COVID videos where we had furloughed a bunch of nurses, but our transport nurses were furloughed for a while, so we were transporting our own patients. But I don't know, they like didn't have a nurse for one patient, so I transported them there, and that's what all these clips are. And I thought it was like the most fun thing. It's such a chill, lax job. I feel like it would be like so much more fun to do that every once in a while. So I don't know how we sign up for that, but I really want to do that eventually. So my other clip was just me pulling my medications out of the Pyxis. If you don't know what a Pyxis is, it's where we dispense all our medication, and I obviously can't show you too much because there's a lot of like HIPAA things, but I just wanted to show you how it works. So like you like type in your username and then you use your fingerprint, which is like, when I first saw it, I was like, dude, this is freaking insane. Technology is crazy. Every hospital. So I thought that was exciting and cool to show. I don't think I really filmed anything else, to be honest with you, other than just me going home. I don't know. But anyway, that's what all these clips are, and it was a pretty chill, lax shift, and I was happy that my 3 out of 3 ended a lot nicer than it began. So